Isaac Para checks back in at quarterback. 3 receivers set here to the near side. Ballard splits out wide here to the near side. Para fires here to the near side, and it's a jump ball, an incomplete pass intended for Eric Davis-Sicard. That's going to set up a 4th and 10. Ball spotted on the Bob White 41-yard line. See what head coach Jeff Murray decides to do here. Looks like the Bob Whites will go for it on 4th and 10. Ballard lines up the slot here to the near side. Jolly splits out wide here to the near side. 3 receivers set on the far side of the field. Para fires over the middle, and it is incomplete. And the Mount Abe defense holds, and will Andrew start this drive off in excellent field position at the BFA 41-yard line.
Yeah, a little surprised to see him go for it. I think he just wanted to get some confidence to his line group and get him to work a little bit. But that looked like a miscommunication between the quarterback and the receiver. It looks like he just ran the wrong route.
So here we go. 2 receivers set here to the near side for the Eagles. 1st and 10 at the BFA 41-yard line. Caleb Russell, the quarterback here for the Eagles. Russell with the snap. Looking downfield, fires it. Has his man over the middle for a pickup of 8 on the play. That's number 18, Adam Mansfield, on the reception. Sets up a 2nd and 5. Ball spotted at the BFA 35. Russell with the snap. Looks here to the near side. Rifles it over and has it caught close to the first down. And it's number 69, the official signal first down. It's Tyler Jewett on the reception for Mount Abe.
Looks like we got BFA running a zone scheme here. It's the only way that guy could have gotten that wide open.
Russell, only a sophomore, a number of sophomores. Andrew, you and I were chatting about that before the start of the game. 1st and 10, Russell looking deep downfield, fires and has his man open, in and out of his hands, and is it a completion? Yes, it off the deflection. Noah Gargano pulled that in off the deflection. And it's going to be 1st and goal here for the Eagles at the BFA 8-yard line. Russell with the snap. Russell looking in the end zone, fires across, and short of the goal line. Noah Gargano on the reception. It's going to set up a 2nd and goal from about the 5. Two receivers set. Russell looking in the end zone, brings it down, then fires it in. It is in and out of the hands, almost an interception for BFA. I don't know, Andrew, if you caught the number for the Bob Whites.
I did not.
Sets up a 3rd and 5. Here's the snap. Russell fires it high and incomplete towards the back of the end zone. Pass was intended for Adam Mansfield. So here we go, 4th and goal for the Eagles. Ball spotted at the 5.
They've had some pretty solid momentum here in their first drive, and BFA is doing a good job down here, backed up in their own end zone, maintaining a presence.
And got both squads heading to each respective sidelines. It's not a timeout as the clock will continue to run, 8:30 remaining, so I'm not...
Looks like they're going to go for a field goal.
Ah, there you go. Thank you. So field goal opportunity. It looks like Adam Mansfield will attempt the field goal. Or what? Number 18. So it's going to be about a 20-yard field goal attempt for Mansfield.
He was hitting them from 35 in warm-ups, so we'll see.
20-yard attempt for Mansfield is up, and it is long enough, and it is good. Our score with 7:50 remaining in the first quarter. It's Mount Abe 3, BFA 0. You're watching BFA Bob White football on Northwest Access TV. Welcome back, everyone. Ball is connected here to the near side to Justin Brown, and Brown has enough for the BFA first down.
Reception at the 40-yard line.
Look for them to go to him more often. He had a big game last week.
Langlois in at quarterback here. Brown splits out wide here to the near side. Gagno splits out wide on the far side of the field. 3 receiver set on the far side. There's a snap. Langlois looking to air it out deep down here for Brown. Brown turns it around and almost makes the reception. A little bumping going on downfield, but no flags.
Oh, that was close. One thing a little bit different about high school football than what you see on Saturday or Sunday is you're allowed to face guard, which means you don't have to turn your head back to look for the ball on defense. You can kind of just throw your hands up. But Brown made an excellent adjustment and actually almost caught that ball.
Parra comes in, 2nd and 10 here for the Bob Whites. Parra taking his time, pump fakes, now he goes the other way, almost out of time, throws it in the dirt.
3rd and 10.
Ryan Caldwell, the nearest Bob White player to it, but Parra could see and feel the time winding down. So that set up a 3rd and 10 here for BFA. Ball spotted at their own 40-yard line. Ballard splits out wide here to the near side. Caleb Lulick splits out wide on the far side. Parra with it. Parra fires it over the middle of the field and incomplete. Pass was intended for Caleb Lulick. So 4th and 10 once again. Bob White's 0 for 1 on 4th downs. They're going to bring in a new offensive unit. This will mostly be sophomores, including Cole Langlois at quarterback. Fourth and 10. Langlois takes the snap. And he's going to air it out middle of the field, high and deep and incomplete. Pass was intended for Parker Horton, but Langlois just got too much on that.
That was a risky throw. He's thrown into double coverage. You got one underneath, one over the top. If he's going to do that, he's got to find the soft spot. Threw it a little too much on it.
So the Mount Abe Eagles will start their second series of the game once again at the BFA 40-yard line. So great starting field position for both Mount Abe drives. Caleb Russell will stay in at quarterback in sophomore.
Go defense.
Back to pass, looking here to the near side, airs it out, and it is incomplete. Great coverage downfield by Eric Davis-Sicard for BFA. Sets up a 2nd and 10 here for the Eagles. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Eagles leading things 3-0. Russell calls for the football. Fires it over on the far side, and ball is caught. Turning it upfield is Adam Mansfield, and Mansfield has enough for an Eagle first down. They'll mark Mansfield down at around the 24-yard line. Mansfield with a snap. Fires it over the middle of the field. An incomplete pass intended, and they throw in a late flag. Adam Mansfield, the intended receiver. See if we've got 2 flags on the field, it looks like, Andrew. One at the line of scrimmage and then one holding. So defensive holding against BFA. That will be a first down for the Eagles. They'll spot the ball at the 14-yard line. So 1st and 10 here. Motion in the backfield. Russell taking his time, fires it here, an incomplete pass intended once again for Mansfield.
It's good coverage by Brown on that one. Staying with his man, using his outside hand to reach across and make sure if he had any play, he wasn't going to get it.
Clock continues to run. 3:03 remaining here in the first quarter. Mount Abe leading 3-0. 2nd and 10 for Russell. Russell Wine fires it towards the end zone. Incomplete. Defensively, Justin Brown in on the coverage for the Bob Whites. Third and 10 here for BFA.
Tell you what, so far tonight, they've done an excellent job getting, staying with their man and not allowing them to score as they get so close to the end zone.
Gargano splits out wide here to the near side. They go with a they go with a 4-receiver set here to the near side. First time we've seen that formation this evening. Russell looking here to the near side, lofts it high into the end zone, jump ball, and incomplete.
Fourth down.
Sets up a 4th down, and I think we'll see probably another field goal try for the Eagles. Minute 50 to go. So Adam Mansfield connected on a 20-yarder first go around. This one will be a 30-yard attempt. We'll snap this from the right hash mark. There's a snap. Mansfield takes his time. He'll kick into it now. It is high enough, and Mansfield kick is good. With that, we'll take a quick timeout with 1:11 remaining here in the first quarter. It's Mount Abe 6, BFA 0. You're watching BFA Bob White football on Northwest Access TV. All right, welcome back. Bob White's head right to the line of scrimmage. Parra takes the snap, fires it here to the near side. Ball is caught. Turning it up for the first down is Colin Jolly. Nice quick outlet pass to move the sticks.
Found that nice open space in the defense and just sat right down.
3 receivers set here to the near side. That's Ballard split out wide here to the near side. Parra takes the low snap, picks it up. Now he decides to fire it over the middle, and once again turning up for the first down is Colin Jolly.
Colin Jolly once again for another first down catch.
Back-to-back passes, and the Bob Whites have the ball right at the 50-yard line. 6 seconds remaining. Bob White's going to have to hustle to get this ball off. 3-2, they just get it off. Langlois checks in at quarterback, and he's going to air it deep here to the near side, and has a man wide open, and there he goes, Justin Brown for a BFA touchdown.
It's a good read by Langlois. Defensive back looked like he thought that ball was going to sink down a little bit, and looked like it floated a little more than anything.
So the Bob Whites respond on the pass play to Brown. And they have yet to attempt a kick this year, so this may be the first. Looks like we'll have Thomas DeMar. So DeMar to attempt the PAT. Colby Williams to hold. There's a snap. He gets it down. DeMar takes his time, puts it up, and it is good. As we wrap up the first quarter, our score, BFA 7, Mount Abe 6. You're watching BFA Bob White football on Northwest Access TV. Welcome back, everyone, here to the Collins Pearly Sports Center in St. Albans. Tate Brooks, Andrew Knapp. Andrew, your thoughts on the first quarter play?
They played pretty solid. Both teams are kind of evenly matched here. Just a couple mishaps defensively for each side. But for the most part, BFA played really tight goal line defense there in the first half.
So Mount Abe comes out with, now they're flipping the formation. Looks like they're going to have a 4-receiver set on the far side of the field. Caleb Russell looks like he's still in at quarterback. Or no, number 18, fire across the middle. Ball is caught for the first down. That's Mansfield in at quarterback now. Lavoie with the reception.
From the 45-yard line.
So Adam Mansfield, Jr. Again, 4-receiver set on the far side of the field. Mansfield looking, Rifles it deep downfield. It's a jump ball, and it is incomplete. Good job defensively by Dakota Rye for BFA.
That was a good read. It looked like he was going to come down with that ball.
So in the second quarter, we'll see a lot of new faces here, Andrew.
Yes.
Now the Eagles put a running back in the backfield for Mansfield, who fires it over the middle and in and out of the hands of number 42, Joey Hemingway. Hemingway not able to hold on. Would have had enough for the first down. Sets up a 3rd and 10 at the Eagle 45.
Just put a little too much zip on that ball.
Two receivers here to the near side, two to the far side. Mansfield back, 3rd and 10. Fires over the middle, in and out of the hands once again of Joey Hemingway. Sets up a 4th and 10 and decision time for head coach Jeff Stein. No movement on the far sideline, so it looks like the Eagles will be going for it here. 4th, well, of course, start saying that, and now they're going to punt away. So Langlois and Cole Woodland head back here for the Bob Whites. There's a short kick, and it's going to be fielded at around the 25-yard line. Today's broadcast is made possible by the generosity of Northwest Orthopedics, JC Imaging, Handy Toyota, and the Collins Pearly Sports Complex. Northwest Access TV is proud to have these community partners helping them provide live coverage of local sports to everyone in Franklin County and beyond. 12:37 remaining here in the first half. BFA with a 7-6 lead. Looks like we have Jack Reynolds in. He'll pick the ball up off the ground. Looking to air it out. Hits his man. Turning it upfield, number 23, Peter Jolly. Jolly's going to be close, and they give him enough for the first down.
That was a good recovery by Jake. Looked like he just took his eyes off the snap. The snap was fairly decent, a little bit high and to the right, but good recovery.
Don't have to worry about a bunch of defensive linemen bearing down on you.
Definitely not. That's probably one of the biggest benefits to this.
Reynolds takes a snap, clean this time, fires it upfield and in and out of the hands of Andrew Koval. Broken up nicely there by Lucas Allen of Mount Abe. Sets up a 2nd and 10 for the Bob Whites. Three receivers set to the far side of the field here for BFA. Looking at a 2nd and 10. Long count. There's a snap. Reynolds sprints out to the far side. Hurts his man. Turning upfield, number 12, William Sawyer. His first reception of the evening. He's going to set up a manageable 3rd and call it 2 for the Bob Whites. Cole Woodland splits out wide here to the near side. It's going to be a 3 receiver set here to the near side. Reynolds gets set. Takes a snap. Looking now, switches receivers, turns it downfield for the first down. Nice reception. It looked like number 7, Cole Langlois.
With the reception. First down BFA from the 45-yard line of the Eagles.
So the Bob Whites pick up the first down. And back into Mount Abe territory. Ball spotted at the 48-yard line. Again, Woodland split out wide here to the near side. 3 receivers here to the wide side of the field. And Reynolds rips it over here to the near side to Woodland, who will have enough for the first down. Andrew, Bob White's starting to get a bit of a groove here offensively.
Yeah, momentum is definitely going to be in their favor, and it's definitely something that they need to keep up with. Once they start making little mental mistakes, they kind of get in their own head. But if they can keep this rolling, I don't see this ending in anything less than 6 points.
Caval splits out wide here to the near side. Reynolds takes a look at the armband for the play call. 3 receivers here to the near side. 1st and 10. There's a snap. Reynolds going to air this one out deep downfield, and there's a collision. Incomplete. Looked like Woodland and Colin DePoy's got their legs tangled up downfield. No flag on the play. Sets up a 2nd and 10. 9:16 remaining here in the first half. BFA with a 7-6 lead. Caval split out wide to the near side. Reynolds fires over on the far side, hits Langlois, dives ahead, and he's going to be short of the first down. They're going to mark him at around the 29-yard line. Sets up a manageable 3rd and about 4.
Big thing here is let's not go for the home run. Keep the momentum going and just pick up the first down.
3 receivers here to the near side. Reynolds takes a snap, rolls here to the near side, fires over the middle, has his man for the first down. Cole Woodland, good concentration, picks up 15 on the play, and Woodland a little banged up as he limps over to the far side of the field. And we're going to have a substitution by BFA. It looks like Avery Smith will come in for the banged up sophomore. I don't know if it was a calf injury.
That looks like he went knee to knee with the defender.
So Woodland will look to walk it off on the near sideline. Bobwhite's will set up offensively. Caval splits out wide here to the near side. Langlois, a slot man here to the near side. Here's a snap to Reynolds. Reynolds airs it out into the end zone. It's a jump ball and incomplete. Pass intended for Langlois. Right over in the corner.
That was a risky throw. He had Cole on the break, but as soon as they locked eyes, you had about 3 Mount Abe defensors all over him. Defensemen, I'm sorry, not defensors.
Sets up 2nd and 10. Well, it's the fall weather starting to set in. Cool air. Three receivers on the far side of the field for the Bobwhites. Reynolds rolls that way, fires, he has his man, turns it upfield, and it's going to be close to a first down. Looked like William Sawyer on the reception. It's going to be set up a 3rd and about 3 here for BFA. Ball will be spotted at the Eagle 10-yard line. Three receivers here to the near side on 3rd and 3. Reynolds takes it, eyes the end zone, turns and fires, incomplete over on that far side pylon. Pass intended for Caval. So it sets up a 4th and about 3. Bobwhites look like they'll be going for it. Avery Smith splits out wide here to the near side. Reynolds looking here to the near side for the play call. Now glances at the armband for the play. Receiver set on 4th and 3. Reynolds now rolls here to the near side, fires it into the end zone, and has his man for a BFA touchdown! William Sawyer with the reception. And the Bobwhites convert on a big fourth down. Andrew, what'd you see there?
I am in awe right now, actually, Tate, at how well the Bobwhite offense is moving the ball. I know earlier in the season they struggled a little bit here and there, but these last couple weeks they've really brought it together, and they're playing with a lot of intensity and a lot of emotion. That was a great throw by Jake, great catch.
Demers' kick is up, it's long enough, and it is good. With 6:08 remaining in the first half, it's BFA 14, Mount Abe 6. You're watching BFA Bobwhite football on Northwest Access TV. Welcome back, everyone, here to the Collins Pearly Sports Center. Tate Brooks, Andrew Knapp on hand. As Mount Abe looking to answer. Pump fake by Mansfield and fires up. And pass completed to Boo Carpenter. Boo Carpenter has enough for the first down.
That formation is going to be tough to cover, Tate. They stack them up like that. They're just kind of running a little pick and rub.
Motion out of the backfield. Mansfield now taking his time. Lofts it here in the flats, and ball is caught and down immediately. That was Nate Lavoie on the reception. Good job by Avery Smith to down him after not much of a gain. Sets up a 2nd and 8 here for the Eagles. Ball spotted on their own 45-yard line. Colin DePoy splits out wide here to the near side. 3 receivers on the far side of the field. Mansfield fires over on that far side and high, and is the grab good? It is a reception. Number 32, Nate Lavoie comes down with it.
That was good coverage by Avery Smith on the all the way on the far side there. There's not much he can do. He got his hands up to try and block the ball and knock it out as much as possible.
Two receivers here to the near side. Mansfield back to fire away. Lost it here to the near side. Ball is caught. Number 42, Joey Hemingway. Bobboy's trying to strip that ball loose after the reception. So the Eagles responding. Their best looking offensive drive of the game. Has the ball spotted at the BFA 29-yard line. Mansfield fires it incomplete. Pass intended for Nate Lavoie. Pass was just a bit low, and Lavoie was coming out of his break. Sets up a 2nd and 10 here for the Eagles. Two receivers here to the near side. Back coming out of the backfield. Mansfield's going to let it go deep, though. High to the end zone and incomplete. Eagles looking for a flag there, but no call on the play. We'll set up a 3rd and 10.
That just looked like good coverage by Dakota Rye on the backside. He had the help over the top from Jake. And I think had Jake seen the ball and turned around, that'd be a pick, and we'd be talking about the Bob White starting their next offensive possession.
3rd and 10. Adam Mansfield, straight drop back, fires over the middle of the field, has his man for the first down. Number 42, Joey Hemingway, comes up with the big reception, and the Eagles knocking on the door here. 1st and goal at the BFA 10.
1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
3 minutes remaining here in the first half. Each team with all 3 of their timeouts remaining. Got a shift here. Mansfield back to pass. Looking, fires over the middle, has his man, number 42, and he's in. They're going to say he's down. They're going to mark him down at around the 2-yard line. That was Hemingway on the reception. They're going to mark him down at about the 1. So 2nd and goal from the 1.
It's like Jake Reynolds got just a fingertip on him before he broke that free.
2nd and goal from the 1. Mansfield fires it high and incomplete. Mansfield put a little mustard behind that.
Yeah, he did. It's good coverage by Avery Smith. Again, getting his hand up there, getting the interference in between the hands and the ball, and not allowing him to come down with that.
So 3rd and goal here for Mount Abe at the BFA 1-yard line. Mansfield looking now over the middle of the field, and there's a collision, but it's good for a Mount Abe touchdown. Colin DePoy on the 1-yard reception, and the Eagles pull within 2. Clock will stop with 1:51 remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Eagles decide to go for 2 here, looking to knot things up as they head to the half. Ball will be placed at the BFA 10-yard line. Bo Carpenter splits out wide to the near side. Instead, he fires over the middle of the field, and he is good for the 2-point conversion. Joey Hemingway. And the Eagles knot things up at with 1:51 remaining. Andrew, what a way for Mount Abe to respond on that long drive.
Absolutely. They came down with an agenda and definitely showed what they're capable of. And he threw a bullet in on that last one.
Today's broadcast is made possible by the generosity of Northwest Orthopedics, JC Imaging, Handy Toyota, handycars.com, and Northwest Access TV. These community partners are helping to provide live coverage of local sports to everyone in Franklin County and beyond. So there we go. Got Jake Reynolds jogging his way into the BFA huddle with the play call. 1:51 remaining in the first half. BFA with all three of their timeouts remaining. Colby Williams splits out wide here to the near side. Three receivers set on the far side of the field. Reynolds takes the snap. Reynolds airs it over in the flats and has a short completion to Dakota Rye. And Rye slow getting up, and we got a flag, and we may have BFA signaling that the clock will stop with the penalty. And I think we may have our 15-yard penalty here.
That's what it looks like. That was quite the collision on that far sideline there. There's been a few of those today, and
so Rye, a little slow getting up. Good to see him back on his feet, on his own.
it is a good sign.
Jogging his way to the near sideline, so he'll be out for at least a play.
Rye on the reception.
So it does stop the clock. While it was only a two-yard reception, they'll mark 15 yards off from the spot of the infraction. And the ball will now be spotted at the BFA 45-yard line. Andrew, one of the other benefits was the stoppage of the clock.
Yes, absolutely. Especially with the 7-on-7 rules was a constant running clock. Any stoppage is a benefit to the offense.
So Reynolds settles the team down. Three receivers set here to the near side. Rye walking around, looking like he wants to get back into the game on the sideline. And they'll wind the clock. So three receivers here to the near side. Reynolds barking out the call. He'll roll here to the nose side. Pump fakes. And now Reynolds going to air it deep here to the near side for Langlois, who makes an adjustment. Incomplete. So Langlois had to make an adjustment, not able to pull that one in.
Yeah, he's upset with himself on that one. That went right through his arms.
Clock will continue to run. Minute 15 to go. Sets up a 2nd and 10. Langlois heads here to the near sideline. Dakota Rye checks back into the game. A minute exactly remaining here in the second quarter. Reynolds takes a snap. Reynolds fires over the middle, turning it upfield. Short of the first down is Thomas DeMar. And BFA will call their first timeout with 51 seconds remaining. Looking at a 3rd and 2. Andrew, what is head coach Jeff Murray and his squad looking at in the playbook here on a 3rd and 2 here with under a minute to go in the first half? What are their options?
Well, I'm hoping they're just telling them to get the first down. They've got plenty of time. We got 51 seconds left on the half. They've got time to march down. They've still got 2 timeouts left. They just got to play smart. Pick up the first down, get what you can, and get back to the line. They got to keep their heads cool too. There's been a lot of chipping back and forth between both teams. Obviously, we saw it with that 15-yard flag a little while ago. But they got to keep their heads calm. They got to stay within the game. They got to play the mental game.
All right, officials whistle away to get the teams back to the line of scrimmage. So here we go, 51 seconds remaining. Bob White's 2 timeouts remaining. 3 receivers here to the near side. Reynolds takes the snap. Reynolds fires here to the near side. High, and the reception is made by 33, Colby Williams. Williams enough for the first down. Bob Whites will head right to the line of scrimmage with 40 seconds remaining and 2 timeouts. Bob White's now looking at their armbands for the play call, down to 32 seconds. Time for probably 2 more plays, maybe 3. Here's a snap by Reynolds. Reynolds airs it out, has a man open, and turning it upfield is Avery Smith. And timeout BFA. So it's going to be 2nd and 3. Ball spotted at, call it the 33-yard line, call it 33-yard line with 20 seconds remaining and 1 timeout in their pocket. Thoughts here, Andrew?
They just got to keep the momentum going like they've been doing. Coach Corrigan did a great job of just settling his guys down, telling them to get the first down and get back to the line. They still have that final timeout left. They've got plenty of time on the clock. Just got to play smart.
3 receivers here to the near side. Reynolds takes it. Reynolds going to air it out over on the far side of the field into the end zone. Jump ball and incomplete with 13 seconds. And the Bob Whites will use their final timeout of the half with 10 seconds remaining. Well, what do you have in the playbook on something like this? Everybody in the end zone?
That's what it's starting to look like. Unless he's got a trick play up his sleeve, which I don't know. I don't know if I would go with that right about now. But there's a possibility he could play. He could call two plays right now. One at the line, and then the other one immediately after the catch, get to the line and go. If I were him and he does that, something quick and short on the first play just to get the first down, get you a little bit closer, and then your second one is sending everyone to the end zone.
Well, assistant coach Josh Corrigan has the playbook out there, and now will make his way back here to the near sideline. We'll see what he drew up. Looks like we're going to see 4 receivers on the far side of the field here for the Bob Whites. There's the snap. Reynolds looks, pump fakes. Now he's going deep here to the near side. It's a high ball into the end zone, and it is incomplete. There's a flag. Number 33, Colby Williams, the intended receiver. So we're going to have one more play here, folks. That's going to be pass interference against the Eagles.
And being in the end zone, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that's going to be half the distance to the goal as well.
I would defer to you on the 7-on-7 rules.
I think the penalties still say the same as far as marking it off, but I believe that should be half the distance.
Well, they're going to mark it down at around the, call it 18, 19-yard line. 19-yard line. So here we go. We're going to have one more offensive play here for BFA. 000 show on the scoreboard, but the Bob Whites have an opportunity to put 6 more on the board. Quarterback Jake Reynolds gets the call from his offensive coordinator. Bob Whites again will have 4 receivers on the far side of the field. Again, Williams will split out wide here to the near side. Reynolds takes a snap, pump fakes. He's going again, once again to Williams, and it dumps and incomplete. And that will do it on our first half. Our score, BFA 14, Mount Abraham 14. You're watching BFA Bob White football on Northwest Access TV. Back on the field here to start the third quarter play. The Eagles will get first possession. They'll start this at their 30-yard line. And Caleb Russell, the sophomore quarterback, will check back in here for the Eagles. He led them to a couple of first quarter field goals. Russell taking his time, airs it out over the middle of the field, an incomplete pass intended for number 10. We do not have on our roster. Was it 10 or 11? 11, excuse me, Colin DePoise.
Looked like some miscommunication there. They had 62 wide open up the middle.
So sets up a 2nd and 10. Firing it to number 62 for the completion, Noah Gargnell. That's good for call it 5, setting up a 3rd and 5. Now the Eagles will flip around the formation. We'll have Tyler Jewett split out wide here to the near side. 3 receivers on the far side of the field. Now we got motion in the backfield. Russell takes the snap. Got 4 receivers now over on that far side of the field. Russell fires it high and good for the first down. Number 18, Adam Mansfield with the reception. Be 1st and 10 here for Mount 8 ball spotted at the nose of the football right on the 50-yard line. 13:21 remaining here in the third quarter. All knotted up at 14. Two receivers set here to the near side. Here's the snap. Russell going to air it out deep here down to the near side, and it is incomplete. Pass intended for Tyler Jewett.
Second and 10.
Looks like Matthew Gagnon on the defense.
Gagnon is stride for stride on him there. Sets up a 2nd and 10 here for the Eagles. Three receivers set on the far side of the field. Again, Jewett lines up wide here to the near side. Russell on 2nd and 10 finds his man. 4-5 on the play. That's Jamison Kuchar setting up a third. They give him 6, so that sets up a 3rd and 4 at the BFA 43. There's a snap. And it's going to be close to the first down. Ball is caught by Noah Gargano. They give Gargano the yardage, so it is a first down for Mount Abe at the BFA 40-yard line. Just under 12 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Again, 14-14 our score if you're just tuning in. Gargano splits out wide here to the near side. Russell drops back, hits Gargano once again, and Gargano is going to will have enough for the first down.
There looks to be some kind of confusion on the Bob White defense. They're playing really far back off them once they break off the line. There's no one within about 5 yards of each receiver.
Caleb Russell just picking the BFA defense apart with short little passes. Russell with the snap. Now looking downfield, fires it over and tipped and incomplete. Pass was intended for Kuchar. Sets up a 2nd and 10 here for the Eagles. Here's the snap. Russell now airing it out deep downfield towards the end zone and incomplete. Again, pass intended for number 73. I think they have Kuchar listed as 75, but I'm going to say it's him. Close enough. There are no other 70s. So 3rd and 10 here for the Eagles. They've had a couple of straight incompletions.
So we got
under 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Two receivers on each side. Running back flanking Russell. Now Russell airs it out. Deflected high in the air and incomplete. Quadruple coverage there. He was trying to find Adam Mansfield. But host the Bob White defenders there. And it's going to be 4th and 10 for the Eagles. And look to be probably out of Adam Mansfield's range as far as field goals. He has a couple so far tonight. One from 20, the other from 30 yards out.
Yeah, he'd be kicking a 45-yard field goal from here. I don't know many high school in Vermont at least that can kick that far.
3 receivers here to the near side. 4th down. Russell taking his time. Russell now airs it out over the middle of the field, and it is a touchdown. Adam Mansfield with the 30-yard reception down the middle of the field. And Adam, that's a tough one to give up on 4th down.
That definitely is. That one, that's going to sting a little bit. But big thing is they just have to let it go. They can't do anything about it now. It's in the past, and they just got to play tight defense the rest of the way through.
So the Eagles scoring touchdowns on their last 2 offensive possessions. One right before the half, this one out of the half. Mansfield to attempt the PAT. Hemingway to hold. And it is up, and it is good. With 8:49 remaining in the third quarter, it's Mount Abe 21, BFA 14. You're watching BFA Bob White football on Northwest Access TV. Welcome back, everyone, here. Tate Brooks, Andrew Knapp at the Collins Pearly Sports Center. Bob White offense on the field here. Quarterback Isaac Parra takes the snap. Parra airs it out on the far side. High and incomplete. I believe it was intended for Colin Jolly. Case Ballard splits out wide here to the near side. Jolly lines up beside him. Ryan Caldwell also out here in the near side. Parra airs it over the middle and incomplete, in and out of the hands of Case Ballard. Would have been close to the first down. Sets up a 3rd and 10.
It almost looked like he second-guessed himself on that one. He had Ryan Caldwell wide open on the sidelines running a streak path. And I don't know if it was just underthrown or if he was looking to get Ballard or not.
Jake Reynolds checks into the game. 3 receivers here to the near side. There's the snap. Reynolds looks. Reynolds airs it over the middle of the field and incomplete. Thomas Remlard almost with a beautiful catch against his body. Or away from his body, I should really say. Sets up a 4th and 10, and it looks like BFA is going to probably punt this one away. Ryan Caldwell checks in. He'll stand at around his own, call it, 18-yard line. There's the snap. Caldwell takes it. Kicks away. High end-over-end kick, and it's going to be fielded at around the 43-yard line. Call it the 45, and that's where play will begin. It's number 62, Noah Gargano, on the punt return.
Big thing for the defense is forget about that last series and just play the game they know how to play. Play the game like they played in the first half, and they'll be just fine.
So Caleb Russell back out on the field. They go with 4 receivers. They take Hunter Gorton out of the backfield, and Russell's going to let it rip over on the far side, deflected, and what do we got? A lot of collisions, and they're going to say incomplete. Sets up a 2nd and 10.
That's the second big collision that Adam Mansfield's taken tonight.
Gargano splits out wide here to the near side. 4 receivers set on the far side of the field. Russell looking that way. Russell across the middle and has his receiver for a pickup of about 5 on the play. That's number 18, Adam Mansfield. Sets up a 3rd and 6. They'll mark him down at his own 49-yard line. 4 receivers set on that far side of the field. Gargano split out wide here to the near side. Russell takes the snap. Crossing pattern. Russell's going to look to air it out deep downfield and intercepted by BFA. Case Ballard stepped in front of Adam Mansfield, the intended receiver, and a big interception for the Bob Whites.
It's a great play by Case. You could tell he's a senior. He's fired up right now.
So good job by Ballard. Again, they were looking to connect with Mansfield, who's had a busy evening out there on the field tonight.
I think that's exactly what the Bob Whites needed right now is a turnover. Keep momentum going and put some points up off our turnover.
Reynolds heads out at the QB position. Three receivers line up here to the near side. That's Gagno split out wide on the near side. Reynolds airs it over the middle of the field. An incomplete pass intended for Justin Brown. Sets up a 2nd and 10. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Eagles lead it by 7. Reynolds looking, fires over on the far side, jump ball, and I believe incomplete. And a flag comes down. Pass was intended for Justin Brown right around the first down marker. Clock will stop with the penalty.
Looks like we're going to have another pass interference on Mount Abe.
All right, Andrew is correct. Pass interference is the call, and that will be a first down for the Bob Whites. They'll be spotted at the BFA 45-yard line. We'll see a new offensive crew come in for the Bob Whites. Isaac Perra will check back in as quarterback. 3 receivers set here to the near side. There's a snap to Perra. Lofts it over the middle and incomplete. Colin Jolly not able to hold on to it. Would have had about 5, maybe 6 on the play.
It's a good read by Perra. Just got to bring that ball down just a little bit. Probably would have picked up a little more than 5 on that. It didn't look like he had anyone close to him, especially on the outside.
So here we go, 2nd and 10. 3 receivers to the near side. Perra takes a snap. Perra airing it deep downfield here for Ballard, and Ballard tips it up and makes the catch. Case Ballard tipping the ball up into the air to himself and coming down with it. Incredible concentration.
It's a great play by Case. He had the interception that's setting up this drive, and now with a big reception, we got to keep feeding that boy.
1st and 10 for the Bob Whites. 2:45 remaining here in the third quarter. Jake Reynolds will come in at quarterback. 3 receivers here to the near side. Reynolds airs it over on the far side, and Brown makes the catch. Brown turns it upfield. He's going to be close to a first down. Call it 8. Sets up a 2nd and 2 at around the 12 of Mount Abe. 2:17 remaining in the third quarter. Bob White's trying to close this quarter out with a touchdown. 3 receivers set here to the near side. That's Harrison splitting out wide to the near side. Reynolds takes a snap. Reynolds over on the far side has it. Intercepted! Intercepted in the end zone. I think he was looking for Cole Woodland over on that far side. And the Eagles coming up with a big play in their own end zone, Andrew.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened. He looked like maybe he just floated it a little too much and didn't put enough on it to get it back over the defense. But that looked like it was going to be an easy touchdown. He was wide open. The ball just kind of sank on him a little bit.
So the Eagle offense back on the field here with 1:20 to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10. 3 receivers split out on the far side of the field. Russell takes his time. Russell looks to air it out deep downfield and incomplete. Pass intended for Jamison Kutcher. We'll set up a 2nd and 10 and a long way to run the ball back. A lot of time will click off the clock. Second and 10. Caleb Russell gets his offense set. 4 receivers on the far side of the field. There's a snap. Russell fires it up, and ball is caught. Adam Mansfield in stride. It steps out of bounds, picks up about 15.
Now Mansfield from the 37-yard line.
Looked like there was a defensive misread. Brown looked like he was trying to get the guy that was going straight, and then someone just forgot about Mansfield off there on the sideline.
Yeah, I think Mansfield did a chair. He did an out and up.
Yeah.
And they got Mansfield in stride right on that far sideline. 3 seconds, and the horn will sound, and that will do it for the third quarter. Our score, Mount Abe 21, BFA 14. You're watching BFA Bob White football on Northwest Access TV. Welcome back, everyone, to the Collins Pearly Sports Center. Tate Brooks, Andrew Knapp on hand as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Eagles looking at a 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line. Looks like we'll have Adam Mansfield in at quarterback, the junior. He'll fire it over the middle of the field and almost picked off and rumbling out for the first down. Thomas DeMar made a big break on that and almost had himself a pick 6 for the Bob Whites.
He did. I can see him over there. He's a little frustrated. One thing I learned from our JV game yesterday is just because the defensive back goes for the ball and touches the receiver, it doesn't count as the act of trying to touch him down. So he actually would have to double back and get him again.
So that's a good pickup for the Eagles. Mansfield now over the far middle of the side. And whoa, what a two-handed catch going down on his back there. Number 11, Colin DePoise. Had some sticky fingers on that one. Mansfield certainly can put some juice on the football. 2 receivers here to the near side. Got the back in motion out of the backfield. Mansfield pump fakes, now over, hits his man, number 42, Joey Hemingway. Hemingway, one of Mansfield's more favorite receivers.
His number's been called a few times tonight. BFA is just, they've got to start playing smart defense. I think they're just kind of getting in their head a little bit. They got to slow it down and play smart.
Sets up a 2nd and 5. Mansfield fires over the outside here and has the first down. Number 31. Not on my 21, 32. Nate Lavoie on the reception. So 1st and goal here for the Eagles. Try to make this a 2-score game. Mansfield fires, pump. Whoa, loses a handle on the ball. Mansfield was going to pump fake that, and ball kind of came out.
Yeah, usually you see that when it's raining out, but not when you got clear skies like we do now.
Wasn't quite the case a few hours ago, though.
No, definitely wasn't.
So Mansfield will have 4 receivers to his right. But he'll head to his left to number 11, in for a touchdown. Colin DePoise pulls that in, and the Eagles make this a 2-score game.
There's a little bit of a late read there by Jake Reynolds at the safety position. And they just kind of, DuPois just kind of sat in that little honey spot right there and made a spectacular catch.
So Adam Mansfield shifting into quarterback continues to pick away at that BFA defense. He'll now look to kick off this PAT to extend the lead to 14. Mansfield with a couple of field goals, one from 20, one from 30. PAT and looking for one more. Here's a snap. Mansfield's kick is up, and it is good. With that, we'll take a quick timeout. Our score, Mount Abe 28, BFA 14. You're watching BFA Bob White football on Northwest Access TV. I saw Rice beat these guys earlier in the season.
Let's hope they can turn it around.
Welcome back, everyone, here to the Collins Pearly Sports Center. Andrew Knapp, Tate Brooks. Andrew, Bob White's down by a couple of scores. Probably only have 3 possessions remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just got to settle down. You can see them as they come off the field. They just look a little down on themselves.
Langlois fires across the middle of the field. Ball is incomplete, setting up a 2nd and 10 here for the Bob Whites.
Is this the radio? Like, is this where you play music?
Second and 10 here for BFA. Cole Langlois in at quarterback. 3 receivers here to the near side.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Now we'll have the Bob White offense shift the receivers here. Kind of a bunched 3 receiver set. Langlois rolls to this near side, fires, has his man open, and turns it upfield. Avery Smith and has enough for the first down.
First and 10.
Looked like that bunch formation confused Mount Abe a little bit. They had 2 people open, and then the crossing route across the center took about all 3 of their defenders with them.
Sets up a 1st and 10. Got to have a 3 receiver set on the far side. Langlois high and not able to hold on was Andrew Cavall. Cavall would have had close enough for the first down. 11 minutes showing on the scoreboard. Again, Bob White's down by 14. Really need a touchdown on this drive. Langlois trying to get his center lined up on the hash mark. There's the snap. Langlois fires across the middle, turning it upfield and has some running room. They're going to call him down was Avery Smith, but Smith did have enough for the first down.
First down, BFA from the midfield.
Good by Smith to just keep running until he heard the whistle. Sometimes the ref may not see the touch, and if you stop, kind of gives you a little, could give you some extra yards if you just keep running.
3 receivers on the far side of the field. Ball spotted at the Mount Abe 48. Langlois directing traffic downfield, fires it in off the chest, an incomplete pass intended for Peter Jolly. Jolly would have been around the first down mark. Sets up a 2nd and 10. 10 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter. BFA with all 3 of their timeouts remaining. 3 receivers on the far side of the field. Langlois in and out of the arms of William Sawyer.
Incomplete, 3rd and 10.
Sawyer had to go down to get that one, not able to hold on. Bob White's now looking at a 3rd and 10.
They got to settle down. They're trying to force the ball into places where it doesn't need to go. They need to play smart. Cole needs to take a big deep breath and take a little bit of zip off that ball. If he's got the man open, just get it to him.
Langlois looking here to the near side. Now look at the armband here for the play call. Bob White's looking at 3rd and 10. 3 receivers here to the near side. Langlois settles things down. And take the snap. Langlois looking, fires it over, and incomplete. Pass was intended for Avery Smith. Smith lost his footing on it. And Bob White's now looking at a critical 4th and 10 here, Andrew.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of at a point on the field where you're at the 50. And if you go for it and you make it, great. If you don't, you're not really losing a whole lot.
8:30 remaining. Bob White's need to pick up this first down. There's the snap. Langlois now rolls to the far side of the field. Steps towards the line of scrimmage. Airs it out across his body and batted down, incomplete. Nate Lavoie. So Langlois tried to throw across the field, across the grain, and Lavoie read it beautifully, then knocked the ball down incomplete.
He had to leave his feet to get that one. He looked like he had, I didn't see the number there, but he had him wide open. That ball was there. They would have had the first down and kept the drive going, but 32 left his feet. Watch this formation up top. This has been causing confusion the first time they ran it.
4 receiver bunch over on that far side. Mansfield rifles it over the middle, has his man turning it upfield. That's number 42, Joey Hemingway, on the first down. And this Mount Abe Eagle offense has certainly found its groove here in the second half.
That diamond formation they run up top is so hard to cover because you've got 4 different people running in 4 different directions. So unless you know exactly how to cover it and who you're supposed to get, it's going to be difficult.
Mansfield airs it out. Incomplete pass was intended for Hemingway. Hemingway, senior for Mount Abe. Down to about 7:18 remaining. So Bob White's need a stop here defensively, as time is not on their side. Mansfield airs it over on the far side, and jump ball incomplete. Hemingway once again the intended receiver. That's going to set up a 3rd and 10. 6:50 remaining.
Let's hope they can stop them here. If they can force a 4th and 10, I think their odds of being able to get the ball back with some extra time on the clock is in their favor.
3 receivers on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Mansfield fires across the middle and deflected and incomplete.
Ball's incomplete. 4th and 10.
Hemingway not able to hold on, had a kind of pinball on him, and a couple of Bob Whites had a chance at that, but incomplete, and a crucial 4th down here. Eagles made the Bob Whites pay on 1 4th down earlier this evening.
They did. Big thing is just keep the ball in front of them and force the short pass. Here's that diamond formation up top again.
Here's a snap. Mansfield looking. Flag flies on the far side, and an incomplete. Illegal formation against the Eagles. Bob Whites would have preferred to have that play just continue.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this affects things. It does stop the clock, although, question, Andrew, I haven't changed of possessions. That doesn't stop the clock, though, right?
It shouldn't, no.
So, anyways, the penalty does stop the clock. And now, with the incompletion and the penalty call, Mount Abe is just going to try to pin BFA back deep as they restart the clock here.
They actually never stopped it. It's still rolling.
Here's the snap. High end-over-end kick, and it's going to be fielded at the 10. And so the Bob White's going to have their work cut out for them, because not only do they have 5 minutes remaining, they need 2 scores.
Yeah, and the first drive right here, you got to go 90 yards. It's going to be they got to play smart. I've been saying it all night, and I'm just going to keep saying it. They have to play smart football.
I mean, Andrew, in this circumstance, you just try to go deep, try to go for the touchdown now. I mean, there's no onside kick opportunity.
No, there isn't. What you really want to do is you want to create momentum. You want to keep the tempo up paced. You want to keep Mount Abe on their heels.
So Langlois checks in at quarterback. 3 receivers set on the far side. There's a snap. Langlois looking. Turning it upfield is number 35, Avery Smith. Got about 4:15 remaining now, and they're going to give him not quite a first down. Sets up 2nd and 1. Ball spotted at around the 20. 2 receivers here to the near side, 3 to the far side. Langlois, punch fake. Now Langlois is going to air it out deep downfield, and it is caught for the first time and more. Making a move upfield is Dakota Rye. Dakota Rye still on his feet, and they're going to take down at the 45-yard line with 3:45 remaining. So the Bob Whites again have 3 timeouts remaining. They're going to want to probably use those defensively, though. So
Yeah.
they need to get into the end zone. There's a snap. Ball is in and out of the hands of Thomas DeMar. Sets up a 2nd and 10. Again, though, clock continues to run in 7-on-7 football. 3 receivers here to the near side. Bob White's take a look at their armbands for the play call.
They got to get going. They're wasting a lot of time.
Here's a snap. Rolling out here. Langley's going to air it out deep downfield, and jumping up for an incomplete. Avery Smith, I think, just kind of misread the ball because he stopped running.
Yeah, it looks like he only misread it by about a foot. Had he taken that one last back pedal, he would have had that ball.
So the long incompletion forces the Bobwhites into a 3rd and 10. There's a snap again. Again, Langley rolls here to the near side. Again, he'll fire it for the first down. Turning it upfield is number 34, Thomas DeMar. 2:25 remaining. Bobwhites have to hustle. Ball's going to be spotted at the 34, call it 32-yard line. 2:15 remaining. 3 receivers on the top far side of the field here for BFA. 2 receivers here to the near side. Peter Jolly splits out wide here to the near side. Now we've got a bit of confusion as they trips formation for BFA. Langlois takes a snap. Langlois looking. Here's it out over the far side and is caught and able to down him. That's DeMar on the catch. Good for about 7. Now we're under 2 minutes to go. 1:44 remaining. Andrew, do you start thinking end zone at this point?
You got to start taking a little bit more riskier shots, a little bit deeper, because you are running low on time.
3 receivers on the far side. 2nd and call it 2. There's the snap. Langlois looking. Langlois will take the first down to number 23, Peter Jolly. And now BFA is going to use a timeout with 1:22 to go. So they're going to mark him down at the 19-yard line. Bobwhites will huddle up.
So maybe no. I retract the previous one.
Andrew, any thoughts at this point?
They got to play smart. Cole's got to be able to read this defense. He's got to look the safeties off if he's going to go deep, and he's got to put the ball where only his guy can get it. He's done a pretty good job all night. He hasn't had any balls that have floated on him. He hasn't had any balls that kind of sunk on him. But it's super important that he pays attention to what that defense is giving him and finds the open man and finds that sweet spot in the defense, the open space.
All right, here we go. Bobwhites have 2 timeouts remaining. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. 3 receivers here to the near side. Here's a snap. Airing it out is Langlois. And he has his receiver, BFA touchdown! Dakota Rye! And the clock will stop with 1:15 remaining. So an effective timeout by BFA.
That it was. Dakota ran that wheel route perfectly. Kind of had that little stutter step as he was going down the line, and then he turned the afterburners on and went upfield. Found that sweet spot in the defense. Looks like Mount A's been playing some zone with a single high safety a little.
Thomas DeMar to attempt the PAT. Colby Williams to hold. Here it's down by Williams. DeMar takes his time, kicks it up, and it's blocked. No good. First time I've seen that on 7-on-7.
Yeah, part of the rules now is you can keep your defense out there to block the PAT, and they are allowed to leave their feet. There's been some controversy back and forth a couple times with some coaches and some of the refs of whether or not they can leave their feet, but as far as my understanding is they're allowed to jump to try and tip the ball, and it worked in Mount A's favor there.
So 1st and 15. Now, Andrew, you'll have to let me know. My 7-on-7 knowledge is minimal. How much time in between plays here on incompletes? Do you know
You
offhand?
have 40 seconds.
40 seconds.
So look for Mount A's is probably going to run the clock on this.
Here's a snap. Mansfield throws it, and good for the completion. It's going to be short. Bobwhites with 2 timeouts. Sets up a 2nd and 4. Now, we'll say anytime the ball's in the air, things can happen.
That they can.
Williams going to take his time. That's interesting, a timeout by BFA, but they
want to conserve that clock as much as possible.
see if we can take a look to our sponsors here. Today's broadcast is made possible by the generosity of Northwestern Orthopedics, JC Image, Handy Toyota, and HandyCars.com. Northwest Access TV is proud to have these community partners helping them provide live coverage of local sports to everyone in Franklin County and beyond. Northwest Access TV would like to continue these broadcasts throughout the athletic season, but they need your help. If you or someone you know owns a business or runs an organization that would like to donate to the cause, please reach out to the staff at Northwest Access TV. Just visit northwestaccess.tv. So here we go. Bob White's with 1 timeout remaining, looking at a 2nd and 4. Mansfield back to pass, looking, he's going to throw it over the middle and down with 40 seconds to go. Bob White's used a timeout. Joey Hemingway had the reception, sets up a 3rd and 1 with 37 seconds. This likely to be the last play of the game. Want to remind our Northwest Access TV viewing audience, the Bob Whites hit the road on Friday night. They're down in Essex. 7 o'clock game time. Unfortunately, we will not be with you, but we will be with you next Tuesday as the playoffs open up. Bob White's to host Mount Mansfield here next Tuesday. Game time, 6 p.m. So here we go, back on the field at the Collins Pearly. Mount Abe facing a 3rd and 1. Here's the snap to Mansfield. Mansfield pump fakes, fires it here to the near side, and he's got the first down. Number 42, Joey Hemingway, one of Mansfield's more favorite targets, and the clock down to 20 seconds left. And Andrew, I don't think the Eagles need to take one more snap.
No, they don't. They can just let it wind down now.
Down to 10 seconds remaining. 2 seconds, Mount Abe, they'll take the one last snap. And Mansfield looking to air things out, rifles it deep downfield, and it is going to be almost intercepted. Andrew, I don't know why you would do that. I mean, if that's picked off by, Andrew, by Cole Langlois, he's got the speed and the ability to turn that around and get a touchdown.
He does. If I don't understand the logic behind it either, Tate, to be honest with you. I would have just let the clock run out.
But with that, the Eagles come away with the win. Andrew, your thoughts on tonight's game?
It started out real hard fought. I mean, these guys were nose and nose the whole way through, and it just looked like BFA just kind of ran out of gas towards the end.
With that, we'll conclude our broadcast this evening. So for Andrew Knapp, I'm Tate Brooks. Again, our final score here from the Collins Pearly, it was Mount Abe 28, BFA 20. We want to thank you for tuning in, and everyone, have a great night.